チェックチェック。チェックチェック。OK だね。OK。はい、どうも、パンダマンです。ってことで、今日もやっていきたいと思います。NBA の 2K21 です。で、今回は、ちょっとツイッターに言いますね。OK。いいかな。これで飛べるよね。OK。いいね。よし。こうしてと。OK。今はヘッドホンしてるんで、音は流れないね。なんかこいつ俺と同じファッションしてずっとここにいんだよな。とりあえずじゃあ、やっていきますか。新要素。今ってさ、あれだっけ？ドルって何ドルあんだっけ？お金。3400もあるわ。ちょっとじゃあ、散歩してこうか。さあ、早く走れ、早く走れ。いいね。ここはなんだろう？プロメス。チームアリーナなんだ。そこがチームアリーナで、ここはなんもない。オッケーオッケーオッケーオッケー。ああ、みんなスムーズにそこ入るね。俺も入れさす。俺だけ入れないんだけど。もういいか。服屋さんどこか知らない？服屋さん。ここ何屋さん？ちょっと入ってみますか。シューズ屋さんだ。いいね、シューズ。シューズ変えたいかも。NBA オンコート、ネイバーフット。NBA、いいね。エアジョーダンもあるね。エアジョーダンにしようかな。あれこれね、自分でカラー決める的なやつ。であればさ、俺、これがいいよ。ジョーダン1。カラーはわかんないけど。あ、試着。青なんだ。これは？あ、チームが青だから青になるのか。絶対。あ、失敗した。これ、×は？オッケーオッケーオッケー、危ない危ない。戻る。試着。あれ？あ、変わってんだ、これ。これは？これは変わんない？これは変わんない？これは？これは変わるんだ。黒のマーク。あ、黒の方がいいんじゃないこれ。これで決定。カート。6000円もするの？あ、そういう感じ。OK。じゃあ、ちょっと今回6000まで貯めようか。はい。削除してください。ジョーダン1来たいからさ。OK。じゃあ、早速今日も試合行きますか。早速試合やっていきましょう。じゃんじゃんと。 さあ今日も勝つよ。エピソード25。今日も問題かな。
is in Spain, and we also have a second competitor that actually qualified in Spain. How important is it to 2K that this is now going global?
わかんないけど、王道で言うならこれぐらいじゃない。違ったみたい。ルカーと言ってたけど。OK。さあせっかくそうだスタメンになったから登場シーン見ましょうか。エヴァン・フォイアー。3人目はゴードン。00番はゴードン。続いて、ブチャキッチ。ブチャキッチ。Man 自己紹介は俺は Man。 あ、親指だ。うちの監督の親指です。オッケーオッケー。じゃあやってこうぜ。
Hey Kevin, thanks very much. The Jazz, like Memphis, willing to grind. Thanks, DA. A look at the Magic starting group. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's man in at the small forward. And for the Jazz, Conley runs the point with Mitchell flanking him. Gobert is out there with O'Neal, and it's Bogdanovic in at the 3-side. Here's Fournier. The basket good off the assist from Greg, we're still involved in the conference system. Does it hold relevance as we're looking here at the standings mid-season?
You know, for travel distance, yes, and there's also some tradition at stake. I mean, in a perfect world, you'd like to see the best 16 teams make the playoffs each year, but we've had, you know, imbalance in conferences forever, so that's not going to change. But sometimes change is just necessary.
Quickly for the playoffs, nice would you like to reseed and take the top 16s, 1 through 16?
I would. I think that'd be a great idea.
Here is Conley. After the made shot from Nikola Vucevic, a 3 from Bogdanovic. Vucevic with the rebound.
Nice.
And it's Fultz with the ball for Orlando.
Hey.
To the middle. Here's man.
オッケー。置いてくるね。ゴールに置いてくる。これがすごく大事なんだよね。バスケでは。ゴールは置いてくる。庶民シュート。うまいけど、ナイスディフェンス。グッ。
Here's man. He's covered by Bogdanovic. And contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up.
俺の勢いにもうビビってファウルしちゃってるね。ドリブルでもうまかったじゃん。ほら切り込み。ほら。オッケー、落ち着いていこう。オッケー。オッケー。2本確実に決めた。これが大事。確実に決めたっていうね、結果が大事だから。もう8点中の4点は俺が取ったことになってるからね。
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Another miss by Utah.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
The second effort. And there's the lane 2 points right there from Man. Man's got 6.
あ、了解です。ありがとうございます。挨拶までしていただいて。大福さんの分まで僕が頑張りますんで。いいぞ。いけるか。ナイスシェイク。
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
オーケーオーケー、いいんじゃない。12点中6点俺。半分俺だよ。これはいいね。
Yeah, and they took both games they played against this club last season.
さあ、相手が
Not a cakewalk. It's not going to
タ
be
イム取った
easy,
ね。
but they clearly have the advantage.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. George Niang, he's checked in for O'Neal. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Bogdan.
ドリブルで来るよ。
And it's Shaquille
我
Harrison
慢
in
我
for
慢す
Mike
るわ俺。
Conley. Terrence Ross is checked in for Orlando. Offensive rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Intercepted.
あーごめん。
And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Another miss by Utah. Here's man.
オッケーいったろ。よっしゃー、いいね。ちょっとやそってコンタクトじゃあいつは倒れねえぞって言われてた。よし。あのコメント初めてかも。嬉しい。気をつけろよ。やらせんなよ。やらせんなよ。おい。ナイス。来い。おい。おい。俺はパス出してやる。うまいね。今の相手が上手だった。いいディフェンスだったの。外 OK。外いいぞ。負けんな。ちょっと背の差がありすぎたね。
Gobert can flat out dominate down low.
Now here's Fultz. He had 13 points in the win against New Orleans.
And a lot of those points
nice shot, good.
Really because of his aggression. He was playing the game with force, always catching his man on his heels.
So it's the Jazz now.
1対1だよ、1対1。
After the Magic pick up
絶対やらしちゃダメ。
43 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
俺外に出てるからね。中厳しいよ。
5 to shoot. Niang kicks to Harrison. Drills the
うまい。
three-pointer.
うまい。そこ確実に決めてくるのはうまいな。
Pass to Ross. To the right side. Here's Vucevic. Money from the
うまっ。
wing.
ナイスシュー。
Vucevic has got his second
今
bucket
の
tonight.
ゴール下の入るタイミングは完璧だったね。
Their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Mitchell
ずっ
outside.
と押し合いしてるから。
Over Ross. They grab
今
their
の。
own miss.
おい。
And so it's the Orlando Magic with a 10-point lead. So
いや、
breathing
ナイス
room
ナイスナイ
heading into the
ス。
break.
いいで
Their
入りじゃない？
defense has been terrific in this game. We'll return. And always interesting to hear from Donovan Mitchell, who recently spoke
さあ
about
次の
the
2
team's
クォーター目が
problems.
鍵を握るね。この点差をね離せるのかどうかすごく大事。この10点差をどれだけキープできてるか。
Vucevic checked in for Bamba. Aaron Gordon comes in for Clark, and Magician subbed in for Williams. On the court for Orlando.
おい完璧に守られたね今の。
At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic, and it's man in at the 3. Now Mitchell. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
やらせんなよやらせんなよ。
Off the mark and a chance
Nice
to
miss.
trim it to
Good.
single digits. And it's Fultz with the ball for Orlando. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
やられた。
Magician in the last matchup against the Pelicans was all business.
いやーごめ
He
ん
had
今のは俺が取られ
13
たのが悪かったな。
It seemed like every shot he put up was
完全
going
狙わ
in.
れてた。
That's how dialed in he was. And it was important for them to break that losing streak. He was a big reason why they were able to do it. Kevin?
Thanks, David. You know, GA, you wonder how much of that performance can
いける？
carry over into this
お
one.
い上手やな。
What will happen game to game, but
い
I
いシュー
sure
トいい
wouldn't
シュー
bet
ト。
against him.
No, you can't bet against a guy like that. He looks like he's in a groove, focused, on top of his game.
1対
No
1。
reason that he can't keep it going.
ドリブルで来るぞ、その
Oh,
感
the
じ。
lob to Gobert. Doesn't go for it.
ナイスです。
+8 in the
Okay.
rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage
お
on the
いい
scoreboard.
ね、うまい。
They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more
Nice shot.
purpose so far.
Mitchell against Ross. Gobert the pass to Harrison. Now, here's Mitchell. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Golden State. And Gobert kicks to Clarkson. Sinks the triple.
いや、今のは
Clarkson's
ごめん
got 5 points in the quarter.
You know, Clarkson really working on his range, and defenses better wise up to it.
Here's Mann.
Okay.
Well-timed pass.
He
It goes
hide it.
straight to the bucket for the layup.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Mitchell. And that does
Nice,
it for the
good.
first half of play. Magic lead by 14.
いいんじゃない、いいんじゃない。悪くないと思うよ、この流れは。
From the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Here with head coach Quinn Snyder. Coach, what
コーチに
adjustments?
インタ
So
ビューを
much,
受け
David, and we'll
して
step
る。
away briefly, but get you right back.
いい点差。このまんまを維持していきたいね。
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half,
そう、
but maybe
左腕
things
に
will
信
tighten
じ
up
る
here in
の
a
信
second.
っていうタトゥーを
One
入れた
guy
ん
was
ですよ。
getting it done as magician.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Third quarter action.
Okay.
Getting going right now. Brought to you
リバウンド
by
素晴らしい。
Gatorade, all filled up and ready to go. Here's
しっ
who's
かり
on
中
the
に入って
floor.
リバウンドもして
So
ね
on。the floor for Utah. Conley
申
and
し
Mitchell,
分
the
ないぜ。
talented backcourt pair. O'Neal is out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 spot. A new generation of players
今フリーになったと思ったら一
coming
瞬。
into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are. But look at the Grizzlies. I think they got two
Okay.
terrific ones. John
Good.
Morant has superstar written all over him.
決めてくで、フックシュートでも、なんでも。
His ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to
一対
watch.
一ね、やらせ
This
ん
is
だ
a
よ。
guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think
Rebound up.
combine
Hey.
athleticism
Hey.
and skill with the way the court is spaced.
Hi,
man,
hi,
can have
hi,
a
hi,
tremendous
hi.
impact in this game.
完全に
For
手出
Orlando,
したよ、
they
俺の
have
手
made
に。
two of their previous 3 free throws in today's game. That free throw,
Ah.
no good. So both teams
疲れて
making
る
some
か？
changes
落ち着け、
here.
落ち着け。
No good at the
疲れ
stripe
てる
this
な。
time. Second misses also. Jazz trail by 18.
相当疲れてるわ。
Conley the pass to Hughes.
飛ばしすぎたね。フラフラだわ。
Outside Bogdanovich. Fires the 3. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
フラフラ。ちょっと一回
Conley's got
ベンチ
assist
下げて
number
くる
5 here tonight.
And a nice, smooth,
疲
soft
れがやばい。
stroke for Bogdanovich. That stroke is pure.
Fournier passes to
マ
Bamba.
ークきつくなったね、俺への。
Here's
後ろくれ。
Mann. Clark outside. Yep.
Okay,
that one
good.
goes. 16 points for Magician.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
俺のこと舐めすぎだな。
Fultz against Conley. With the
おい、ブロッ
floater.
ク。
The shot that time not on target. Nice defense from
Hey.
Mann.
And with him missing literally everything he's put up today,
Hey,
you can see
Father.
why the score is what it is.
And, you know, Fultz plays bigger than his size down low, guys. Outstanding.
相手も
Uses
焦
his
ってん
body to
ね
draw。contact.
こっちが
And
め
he's got his first
ち
free
ゃ
throw
め
of
ちゃ
the
いいプ
game.
レーしちゃうから。
That free throw good from
ナイ
Fultz.
ス。
And last season we saw
オッケー、それでいいね。飛ばしてくれて。
on the court for Orlando. Clark is out there with Aminu. And there's Mohamed Bamba. Then it's Michael Carter-Williams. And it's Mann in at the 2 spot.
いいよ。
Now the dish to Bamba. Carter Williams, the pass to man.
OK 素晴らしい
Really hard to say
ね
enough about how good Carter Williams is at spotting the open man. He's got excellent vision and just a nice feel for what they're trying to get done in their offense.
Count it.
And no
今のやら
matter
れ
what
た
they've
な
tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Orlando's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Man passes to Carter Williams. He kicks to Aminu. Gobert against Bamba. 6 to shoot. Man
OK
gets the
ゴー
bucket.
ル下確実に
Man's
決めてい
got
く
10 points here in the
コン
second
テン
half.
ダー
Big
コンテンダーをもらいましたね
miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
やばいやられた
Here's
そっち頼む
Mitchell. Laid in with a nice touch
ごめん
off the glass.
完全俺が
You
抜かれたわ
gotta
今
clog up those lanes. Mitchell just explodes to the rim when he gets to that launching pad.
Carter Williams, the pass to man. Dishes it to Bamba.
いける
The shot comes out.
Oh,
Gobert with the defensive effort.
切り替えていこう
Jazz have gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And the league taking steps to discourage teams, Greg, from tossing away seasons in search of high draft. Has enough been done, you think, in that regard?
We'll see. I tell you, the
そこ
idea
ね
of
ここ大事
playing
やこ
Tough
こ
one, isn't it? No,
for the
that's-
last few playoff spots, I think that's a good idea.
Hey,
Actually. Might
切り替え
keep
ていこ
more
う
teams in the hunt down the stretch. And I think the onus also, if the fans put enough pressure on their teams to try to develop what they have and not always put it on the future, I think that's going to help. But I think you're going to always have a little bit of that moving forward.
Man passes to Birch.
いける
Now here's Ennis. Defense is right
いい
there.
ね
Easy 2 points on the layup.
And so it's
Good,
going to
good,
end
good.
up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Magic.
And this was one that
Oh,
never
without-
really
without-
wasn't
without.
down, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. Can you kind
俺
of
の
thought
マ
that
ークを
maybe
フリーに
going
さ
into
せ
the
る
game?
Yeah, there was a sense of that in men. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water.
気持ちはわかるけどね
Was put
止
on
めたいっていう思い
display here today.
And in terms of the
全面
season
に出
record,
てる
this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
When it is just a
切り替え
two-game
切り替え
season
大丈夫
series,
だよ
the team winning
30点
game
差もあん
one
だから
has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for a magician.
Boy, he was
おい
absolutely
綺麗にガードされた
relentless at
ね
the
ブロッ
offensive
ク
end
を
guys smelled blood and went for it.
44 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Harrison.
Oh,
and it's
shot.
denied.
親指に対して超ブロック入ったよ俺がおらーってまあいいだろ
No good on that
う
one.
ほら
Clark, he's checked in
疲れてるから
for Alpha
外すよこういう時は
And the second free throw, good.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Birch. Nice
Nice
pass.
shot, yeah.
Right into the rack perfectly for the layup.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
And it's Brantley missing.
Hey.
Here's Man. Kicks it to Ennis.
おりゃ
Shooting foul.
ファウルをもらうよ、
As the whistle
ファウルを。
blows, he'll shoot 2 free throws.
22点取りたいから落ち着け
That free throw
あ
missing.
らららら
And he
OK
sinks the second.
よし21点20点の壁は超えた。
So it's Orlando taking this one by a big
あえて
margin.
最後のそして受賞者はって出てきた。あ3961人一番多かったんじゃない今までで。やっぱ俺が一番活躍した試合だから。やっぱ左腕に信じるの芯を入れただけあるな。自分を信じて最後までプレーができたよ。1000超えたポイントでこれは大きいね。4000人も増えてる。いいね。申し分ない試合だった今のは。じゃあ続いてそのまま行こうか。
And you mentioned Jomar. He just qualified in the last round. He's in the tournament. The experience is there. He's won it before. He's hungry to win it again. How do you think that favors him in this tournament this year?
I think it's going to favor him pretty well, Chris, because actually after last tournament when Jomar won it all, he ended up getting drafted into the NBA2K League. So Jomar's
これも大会あるんだ。e スポーツみたいな NBA も。
The Nuggets are not holding anything back in the wardrobe department as they made their entrance tonight, hoping to make an impression on their home floor.
動かすの多分俺無理だと思うんだよね。一人ならまだいい。だから前オンラインでやったらさ、なんかドリブル超速いやつがいて、相手選手をこうワイドに広げられたんだよ。そのポイントガード以外広げられたら俺らのマークもそいつらについて広がっちゃうから中が超空いちゃうんですよ。そしたらなんかポイントガード対ポイントガードみたいな試合になって結局相手の方がスピード速かったからめちゃめちゃいい選手か分かんないけど簡単に抜かれて毎回ダンクさせられる。でもどうやってそのゾーンディフェンスみたいなのに変えればいいかとかも分かんないからだからもう多分俺はオンラインでは勝てないと思う。
Kevin, thanks very much. Nikola Jokic.
Sure is. Thanks, DA. A look at the starting group for the Magic. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's man in at the small forward.
今日のオーランドマジックは白か。
The backcourt is Murray and Harris. Millsap and Jokic, the big men. And it's Porter in at the small forward position.
守備からね。ちょっとでけえな相手の一番。
Passes it to Jokic. And that one is off. Great D that time from Vucevic. Here's man. They get it back.
Nice, Vucevic.
Throws it down.
Reading shot trajectories well. Vucevic wins on the boards with instincts and positioning.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. Back to Murray. Looking for Harris. He gets it there.
簡単な変えられてたな今の。俺も気づかなかったわ。ごめんごめん。
Great defense, but let's give those elite defenders their due. Shaq, who stands out as the best defensive players in your mind in the league right now?
Well, I got three names. First, since I'm a big guy, let's go with the big guy.
あ、ダメ。
Gobert, aka the Stifle Tower. So that's his bread and butter. You talk about defense. Then you got to go to that's the claw. Kawhi Leonard. Always going to be on that list. And I got to throw in Jimmy Butler. He never backed down.
何事だよ。ナイスディフェン
Make
ス。
that noise one more time. Is that like a bird or something like that?
Yeah.
また言ってるよ。なんだよそれ。
I like that.
バカにしてんの。
good at keeping his balance. Evan Fournier's ability to stay composed and find a way to capitalize. Nicely done.
Here's Murray down low. Here's Millsap. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
おい、上手やね
Once he
相
got
手。
to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And big man Nikola Vucevic, maybe not the most athletic, but Shaq, his skill level makes him a factor.
Well, first of all, they call me Shakovic. You said his name wrong. It's Vucevic. But anyway, it reminds me of a guy I played against by the name of Vlade Divac.
ごめん。完全早すぎた。
Go a long way. Say it with me. Vucevic.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
Man passes to Gordon.
Okay.
Gordon with the dunk.
Boy, when this guy takes flight, get your camera ready. Click, clack, Gordon. One of the more electric.
自分のミスは自分でね、プレーで返すしかないから。
Here's Murray. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play.
これで決められるのがダメなんだよね。それなら普通に決められた方がいいから。
An inside presence.
流れはあるけどさ。
Monte Morris comes in for Gary Harris, and that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
And Murray has it all: a deadly shooter and a remarkable penetrator. Terrific guard play.
You've always been a student of the game, Shaq, when it comes to evaluating young talent in the future of the league. What boxes do you like to check when you take a look at these young players?
Well, thanks for trying to tell the world I'm smart. I'm not really that smart. It's just Kevin is just not that hard to see. You know, the greats make themselves known very, very quickly who they are. Luka Doncic, does that name ring a bell?
Yes.
Ding ding.
How many guys are known as Aristotle? I know two. You and Aristotle. That's it. And it'll be with their first time out of the game right here. Their last encounter was in Orlando.
They were
never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many.
Okay, 下げられた。Okay.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Right side, Gordon. Over in the corner, Fultz. Out to the right wing. Man passes to Gordon. Clock at 6. Man gets the bucket. Man's got his first basket. And Shaq, he's the one they call the Joker. How unique of a big man is Nikola Jokic?
Reminds me of the great Bill Walton. Has a great playmaking ability. Moves like a old-timer at the wide, but gets the job done every night.
He does.
I tell you what, I think one of the 3 best passing centers arguably the game has seen. He has incredible vision, and he can also play facing the basket.
またファンが増えたね。いいこといいこと。
Gary Harris is out there with Morris, and it's Porter in at the 3 slot. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, Magician in the last matchup against the Jazz had quite a performance. He ended up with 21 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what became a great exhibition on his part. He really could not have shot much better, nearly perfect from the field. Kevin will see if he still has the hot hand tonight.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
Vucevic, the pass to Man. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
今の動きは素晴らしい。
Hopping around here offensively.
動くね。
Orlando, they have looked good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts. Murray's checked in for Morris.
Okay, good. Count one throw.
Their last game, a win against the Jazz in Salt Lake City.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road. I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
And stolen by Murray.
自分で行くべきだった。ちょっとカッコつけようとパスで。ごめんよ。ごめんごめんごめん。許して。
Offensive rebounding is an art form. Jokic with the great instincts and hands to convert those second chance opportunities.
Man passes to Vucevic. Here's Man, guarded by Porter. Man can hit.
ごめん。
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball.
いけなかったみたい俺じゃ。やばいな。ごめんごめんごめん。ちょっと確実に決めていこうか。
Knowledge as always. I'm telling you what, Shaq, you make our broadcast better.
I want to say I appreciate that, Kevin, especially coming from you. Anytime, any place. You know where I am, brother. Just call me if you need me.
素晴らしいね。
The big Barishnikov? Have we given that up?
Nah, my toes are not feeling too well.
あ、なんだ
You know, Greg,
タイ
there
ムア
are
ウト
good
が。向
players,
こうが。
and there are great players, and there are
オッケーオッケ
superstars.
ー。大丈夫大丈夫。今、最後のスリーポイントで流れは取り戻したね。
Once said he'd like to be known as
The big Aristotle.
because Aristotle said.
一回ベンチね。オッケーオッケー。納得です。
So it's Orlando with their lead standing at 6 points.
2クォーター終了。よし、シャワー浴びてこ
Kevin,
い。
thanks.
ね。
Here with
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after.
ハーフタイムスタッツ。
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far.
Okay.
It's been one outstanding game from Jamal Murray.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the Magic,
あ、素晴らしいね。
we have Gordon and Vucevic.
素晴らしいドリブルだったね。
Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's man in at the 3 spot. You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. And a guy like Kawhi Leonard,
This is his first free throw of the game.
And his free throws are falling at a rate of
Nice,
only about
Vucevic.
70% on the season. Not terrible, but listen, you obviously would expect him to do better.
Well, Nikola Vucevic is a capable back-to-the-basket scorer, and he plays with tremendous confidence, guys.
Porter kicks to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. And here's Harris on the arc. It's hauled in by the Magic.
Nice.
Vucevic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And after establishing himself as a key player in Denver, Gary Harris is cooling off the last couple seasons. Greg, what's your read there?
I really feel like, Kevin, injuries have played a part, an extended cold streak, but the Nuggets didn't lose faith. He helped build their success over the years, and they consider him a key piece moving forward as well.
Fultz the pass to man. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Porter.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
The Magic have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Will Barton comes in for Porter. And Morris subbed in for Gary Harris. And a switcher also for Orlando. Al Farouk Aminu. He's checked in for Markelle Fultz. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's bring it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA continues to build international academies to develop prospects from other countries. Already, academy graduates are playing Division I college basketball. And before long, NBA players should start emerging from that pipeline.
いいね。このかき乱してからのシュートがね、俺らの武器だから。おい、なんちゅう飛び出ししたんだじゃん。
We've known about his leaping ability for years.
Fournier in the corner. Millsap against Vucevic. Pass the man.
完璧。3人に対して完璧にかわしてったね今の。3人をやり込んだよ。今のさリプレイないのリプレイ。ちょっと今のはさリプレイ見ようや。違う。これじゃない。これじゃないやつ。 っと戻ってよ。これか。ここ。皆さんで見ましょう。まずね、これ、ブチュビッチが、ボール際、頑張ってキープしてました。そこにパンダマンはもう、この時点で、味方をブロックに使って、回り込みます。ここ。もうこの時点でもうもらう気満々。ね。もらう気満々。で、もう、パンダマンには見えてる。この、シュートまでが。で、ここでもらいます。からの、もらいます。こっちか。からの3人、ほら、3人。前に3人いる中で、まずをいなす。2人いなす。このワンプレイで3人をいなしてるよ。これ。こっからの、これだけで3人をいなして、下からふわっと置いてくると。これはファン増えるわ。ごめん、間違えた。OK。今のはすごかったね。すごい。今のプレーは。Good, nice.
Vucevic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to man. Makes it off the glass.
Nice, good.
And it's a 12-point Magic lead.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Martin passes to Jokic.
俺は中でカバーできないよ。
Got it. Good job in the low post. Millsap's got 4 this quarter.
You know, one thing that has stood out tonight is his scoring. You know, he's kept
Okay. いい感じ、いい感じ。
even when they've been trailing.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
またなんか踊ってる。
So a new groove on the floor for Orlando.
ダンスなんてやめなさい、そこ。OK、飛ばします。第3クォーターが終了です。あれ？第4クォーター。
Outside Porter.
どうするよ、いけるか？
Kicks to Porter. Back to Murray. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Porter's got it back down to single digits for Denver.
And Millsap is a team player, someone who is very willing to make the right pass to an open teammate.
Millsap and Jokic, the big man. Morris is out there with Murray.
おい、今のはさ、もう退場じゃない？押し出してきたよ。入ってたらかっこよかったな、今のも。おっと、疲れが出てるね。やばい、全部外した。これまずいな。やばい、ドフリーだった。ごめん、俺がついてってなかった今の。
Shooting stroke off the catch. Porter clearly excels in those situations.
ちょっと避けてよ。
The pass to man, and here's Fultz. Fournier with the ball, guarded by Harris, and Vucevic kicks to Fultz. Shot clock at 6.
Nice shot.
Good on the assist by Vucevic.
マジでありがとう。
Vucevic has got 4 assists in the game. Fultz against Murray. Here's Jokic. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And this is where Jokic is most comfortable. The closer he is to the rim, the more effective he becomes.
Fultz, the pass to man. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter.
Okay, good.
And the basket by Gordon.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
And here's Harris from the arc. They get it again. Jokic gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-3 clip.
such a savvy player. Love watching Jokic battle for positioning on the offensive glass.
Outside Fournier. Past a man. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the
今のも決めたかった。いや、ここ決めたい、マジで。ここ外すのはマジでやばい。オッケー。確実に1本は決めていく。これも入らない。なんでだ。
Out of bounds, Orlando takes
possession. Okay, out of bounds だ。Okay.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. They're up by 7.
あ、肘ぶつけたみたい。
left in the fourth quarter.
俺肘ぶつけたんだって。すごい痛そうにしてた。
And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game, Magician.
And he's had the hot hand tonight, Kevin, no doubt about it.
Okay.
He's gotten his field goal percentage up over 60, and you're only going to get it that high when you're taking good, smart shots.
よし、OK。俺は試合に勝つんだよ。
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot.
Pass to Jokic. Harris, right side. Shoots over Fournier, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
You have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
There's 42 seconds left in the game. Man passes to Vucevic. Inside. Outside Fournier. Pass to Fultz. Lets the 3 fly. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
そこで決めれんなら最高だよ。ここ守って終わらせようぜ。
No question, they've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Fultz the pass to man, and
まただ。また相手ファウルしてきた。
It's going to be on
も
Jokic.
うイエローカード出してくれ。
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he ends up making the second, and that stretches their lead to 8. Denver calls timeout.
紛れもない才能だって。やった。
12 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
とどめの一発だね、今のは。あ、最後はベンチで12秒過ごします。
And so it's Orlando winning this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
いいね。
For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.
OK、また1000ポイント超え、インセンティブで。素晴らしい。拍手を送りたい。自分に。自分にね。お、なんだパンダ。スターターのポジションを取れた君に、チームのジャージに、物申す機会をプレゼントしようと思っている。お、君はスターターの一員だし、君自身にもそう感じてもらいたい。コート内外問わずチームに対する君の影響力の大きさにはとても感心している。素晴らしい褒め言葉だね。それに格好が良ければ気分もいい。気分が良ければいいプレーもできる。単純な話だろ。とにかく君には感謝している。だって、で、じゃあ俺は何ができるようになったの？これ？服装が変えられるようになった俺。これかな？あ、違うな。これ？コート上のアクセサリー？じゃなくてか。なんか物申せるみたいなさ。スタッツ？あ、今んとこどうさ、オールスター投票。俺入っててもよかったじゃん。個人成績は個人成績。 個人成績のその見方がわかんないけど。まあいいや。チームになんか物申せるみたいなさ、言ってたから、物申そうと思ったんだけどな。とりあえずじゃあ今回は、どんくらい貯まったお金。5000か。ちょっとじゃあネイバーフット行こうか。あと、まあ5000ポイント。本当は6000で最後ジョーダン1買って終わる予定だったんですけど、ちょっと今日はね、早いと思うんですけど、ここで終わりたいんですよね。だからまたタトゥー入れに行って、今日は終わりたいと思います。でも今日の2試合か？最高の2試合だったね。タトゥー入れに行こうぜ。すげえ壁だな、これ。あれなのかな？報酬はもらえるのかな、今。何も言われてないけど、取りに来てとは。取りに来てって言われなくても、取れたりする？もらえなかったね、多分。まあいいや。オッケー。タトゥーじゃあ入れに行こうか。どこだっけ、タトゥー屋さん。こっちだっけ？ここだっけ？ここだった記憶。あ、そうだね。オッケー。じゃあ今回はどうしようかな。その他って、その他にあったのか。文字数字じゃないな。NBA チームか。チーム掘っちゃうと俺悪い、裏切り者だから。動物。ドラゴン行こうか。オッケー、入れよう。ドラゴンはドラゴンを肩に入れようか。いやでもまあここもかっこいいけどね。こうしようか。ね。肩に入れてこう、ドラゴン。決定。タトゥーを彫る。1000円。いいよ。確定。来ました。左腕には信じる。右腕にはドラゴンが宿ってます。へい。変な髪してんな、お前ら。よくその髪で出歩けたもんだ。オッケー。ということで、今日はちょっと早いけどね、54分くらいしかやってない。あ、 なんか似た髪型と思ったら似てねえか。今回はね、ここで終了したいと思います。それじゃあまた次回の試合でお会いしましょう。とうとうここでブルズと戦えるから、ここにいるはずなんですよ。あの男が。追放された男が。いや、違う。逃げた男だな。がいると思うんで。次回じゃあここ行きたいと思いますんで。また見に来てください。